Where's your railroad, bro? Tortilla.
Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Happy to have you with us.
Where's your
Today we have
railroad, bro?
match play ready to kick off. All right, let's crack into it. Looking forward to see what you do here. And from here, he's looking at around 195 yards to the pin. Here's our second shot on the 10th. Okay, he's setting this one up from another area code. Let's see how he does with this one. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. This is an uphill putt and moving to the left. So far, so good. All right, got most of the way there. 7-foot putt for him. And if this putt drops, the hole will be halved. Moving on. And that hole will be halved. And now the 11th hole. It's a par 5. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Good job. And from here, we're looking at about 230 yards or so. Come on, kick left. I'll tell you what, that was some great golf I just saw on this hole. Next putt for eagle. Okay, he's green side here, just in the rough. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. And this putt to go one up for the match. Just a little too much power. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. Oh! And this putt right here will put him at one up. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. Okay, the 12th hole is in front of us. We got a par 3 for this one. And they're going with the 5-wood. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Someone's heading a bit right. Well, that's all right. We'll get on the green next time. All right, second shot on the 12th. If you sink this, you could save par. This one should start off pretty straight and then turn to the left. Oh, that'll work for your par. Nicely done. And now this putt from 6 feet. Ouch, right by the hole. And we are all square after that hole. Here we go now on the 13th. All right, you caught that downslope. Let's see how far you can get this to run. That'll work. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. This one's about 110 from the pin. I like the shape on this. Nice little draw. Let's see what he does here. 105 yards out. Okay, he's got a very long putt here. Let's see how he does. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Oh, come on. This next putt is a par putt for him. And for the par. Okay, moving on to the next. And that hole's halved. All right, 14th hole. Nice little par 3. Let's see what you can do. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Seven iron on display here. All right, here's a 23-footer. And it looks like this is breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. All right, that one's going to go down, and he will take the hole. And now the 15th. This one's a par 4. All right, let's launch this into the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. A little bit to the right on the approach here. And let's see what happens. This is his second. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. Oh, look at this. This could go. Nice shot from the sand. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. Okay, we will give that putt to the opponent. We'll lose the hole in the process, but another hole coming up. We'll get him there. And that hole we can just forget about. And now for number 16, and this one's a par 5. Oh, looking good off the tee. Okay, time to send it. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th. Look at you go. On the green and under regulation, putting for eagle here. Good stuff. And he's setting up around 250 yards out. Okay, good luck on this one. It's a doozy. I think we got a bit of a tilt to the right on this putt. And the Canadian in me apologizes to you. If he sinks this next putt, he wins the match. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. A little bit too firm on that one. All right, you've got this left for par. All right, if he sinks this next putt, then, well, he wins. All right, he's all finished up here. Well, that's too bad. Your friend will finish this match at 3 up. And you couldn't beat them today, but maybe next time. And with that, I will leave you to your own devices. Thank you for the round, and I'll see you next time.
Hit the button, dude. Hit the button. What's wrong? Why are you staying in the lobby? Hit the button, dude.
Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. And just half a round of golf today, playing the back 9. All right, best of luck to you. And here's a look at their hybrid. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. heading left. Well, that's too bad. I'm pretty sure you weren't planning on that. That's okay. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Eight feet to the cup. Ooh. And this putt's going to put him one up. And after you conceded that putt, we're done on this hole. Let's move on to the next. And after that first hole, tough break, you're one down. And the 11th is a par 4. All right, give this a rip. And look at this, just striped it off the tee. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway, might be dangerous. All right, that one just barely made its way into that first cut. Second shot here on the 11th. Ooh, he was close. This could be a birdie on the scorecard. This one's breaking left to right. The birdie putt drops, and I'm thankful because last hole with that bogey got me a little scared. And that putt safely in its home. And that hole will be halved. And the 12th hole is a par 4. This one's heading for the sand, I think. Oh, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what his second shot looks like. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Good job. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Now this one's starting out way left. Okay, not a bad effort from that distance. And now this from 4 feet. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Oh yeah, well done. Back-to-back birdies. All square after that hole. Wind is blowing left to right. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Ooh, off the downslope. Watch this one run. And from here, he's looking at a 220-yard shot. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. A little too much to the right. Smart shot. Back in the fairway. Now we got a shot. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. All right, for the par. And this one's breaking just a little bit to the left. Oh, bad break. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. And after that one, your opponent is 1 up for the match. And the 14th hole is next. This one is a par 4. Ooh, look at this, catching the downslope. This could run out. Okay, full sand. Let's go. And the fairway does tilt away from us. Bit of a downslope up at the landing area. Looks like a sand shot coming up. All right, we're in the fairway bunker. Let's see what you got. This one's coming around. Nice little draw. I'll take that. Nicely played. And this shot's about 100 yards from the pin. This one's 25 feet away. This one is going downhill and I think a little bit to the left. Oh, too bad. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Looks like a right to left break. And this will be a par for him if he sinks it. And you've got this to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And now the 15th hole. We got a par 4 for this one. All right, let's send this ball away. We'll get it back. And he sets up around 165 yards out. Taking this one with the 9-iron. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. This one's going right. That's okay. No worries. We'll be on the green soon enough. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. All right, forget about that bunker. Leave it in the past. We're on the green. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think this is going to go right to left. This putt is about 11 feet. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Oh my. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. And if this next putt drops, he'll go 2 up. All right, that putt goes down and he takes this hole. Okay, on to 16. This one's a par 4. All right, let's go. Well, something went amiss. And setting up now with an elevated green to deal with. You have to give that flat stick a workout to sink this next putt, but you're out of the sand. Let's see what he can do here. 110 yards out. And with that, he's on the green. Nowhere near the pin necessarily, but you can't fault him for that. He's putting. And look what this fella has in front of him. He has an extremely long putt to deal with. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Bit long on that one. Okay, here's a 12-foot putt. Oh, that par would have been nice. And if he sinks this next putt, he walks away with the win. And this match is over. You didn't pull out the win here today. Well, not going to hold that against you. Happens to the best of us. And with that, I say goodbye. And hopefully we'll see you again real soon. Hello and a big, warm welcome from me, John McCarthy, to you for playing PGA Tour 2K25. Keeping it light today, just doing the front 9 of this one. All right, let's get into it. Well done. All righty, let's see what she has in store for you here. All right, let's see how she gets out of this beach. There we go, nothing wrong with that escape. She's out of the fairway bunker. Second shot here on the first. Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. Let's see what happens. This is her third shot. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. This is an uphill putt moving right to left. All right, that'll work from that distance. Okay, she's eyeing this one up, and it is a very long putt in her future. But I think it's breaking to the left. Oh! And here we go with her par putt. And this putt drops, you can go one up. All right, that drops on in there, and you will win the hole. Good job. You are one up after that first hole. Teeing her up here on the second. Come on, kick right, come on. All right, she's ready. Let's see what she does here off the tee. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. And she's in this bunker, I see. Let's see how this goes down. You'll be two up on the match if you sink this putt. This one's going hard to the right. And she has 13 feet to the cup from here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. Oh, that was close. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go two up on your friend. and it drops. There we go. That's what we want. And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. Teeing it up on the 3rd. Well, tee shot's looking good here. Let's see what she has in store for this one. All right, she's hitting out of the long stuff here. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. And second shot here on the 3rd. Ooh, nicely shaped shot coming up. That was a good one. All right, she's got this to save par. All right, this putt to go 3 up on your opponent. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Nothing wrong with that. Let's see what she does off the tee. Yeah, she's hoping this does not roll into the rough. She's setting up for her second shot. Might not be enough from the rough. And second shot here on the 4th. That's a safe shot. Okay, this putt to go 4 up on your opponent. And that is a longer putt that we've had conceded here on this hole. So let's get out of here. Go to the next hole, see what we can do. But after that one, you are 4 up. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Well, you can't hit them all. Okay, looks like she's ready to go here. And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. She's got this putt to win the hole. Yeah, so it's going a bit to the right. Oh, it's going right by. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? Starting this way out to the right. Let's watch it. She's got this putt to win the hole. And that one goes in. We're going to chalk one up for her on this hole. Here we go. Par 4, 6th hole. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh, liking this one. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. And here's our second shot on the 6th. You'll be all right there. And here's an 18-footer. And this one's breaking pretty hard to the right. And you're showing us how it's done. 4th birdie of the day so far. All right, and she's looking at this putt to have the hole. All right, we'll give her that one and head to the next hole and see what happens there. Okay, we've got a par 4 ahead of us on the 7th. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. All right, looks like we got a fairway coming here. And this shot's about 175 yards out. Nice approach. This approach is heading left. Okay, she's putting for birdie. I think this one will go left to right. Oh, just so high. Okay, sink this putt and you will win the match. Let's go. Well, this one's looking good so far. Continuing. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And today you've won. This match is over and you're walking away 4 up on your opponent. Good job. All right, that's it for me. Hopefully we'll see you real soon. I had a lot of fun out there today.